Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time of visiting this channel, click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video you will get notified as soon as possible. So this is going to be my first episode of the weekly market review. So here on the weekly market review, we look at what the market offered us within the week, and trust me, aside all my content that I give you here on this channel, this is going to be one of the most important content that you should take it very seriously, because there is going to be a lot of tips given out here. All right, it's going to be more or less like I'm lecturing you, I'm teaching you how I go into the market on weekly basis, and so you're going to learn a lot of things in here. All right, there's the trade opportunities that you should have taken within the week and all that. And trust me, if you should do this with consistency, if you should be watching this with consistency, you are going to see results. All right, you're going to see a very massive improvement in your trading. All right, so just stick and stay. All right, stick and stay, and let's do this. All right, stick and stay, let's do this. So let's start with the dollar index. So with the dollar index, if you watched my weekly market outlook, I made you aware that I'll be looking for bullish prices on the dollar index. And moreover, with my midweek market outlook or my midweek market analysis, I showed you how the CPI reacted in the market, whereby we had a CPI giving us a low here, taking out the sell side liquidity, and right after that we saw price moving to the upside. And so I made you aware that I will expect to see price retrace a little bit. All right, retrace right into the zone before we see price moving up to take out this buy side liquidity. And definitely we saw it happen. All right, price just hit into this area, and then we saw price moving up to take out these buy side liquidity. And so on Thursday, I was expecting to see the market. On Thursday, I was expecting to see the market move a little bit into the zone before we see a move to the upside. All right, that was Thursday New York session. All right, I was expecting to see price move a little bit into this zone before we see a continuation to the upside, but it didn't happen that way. Price just came into this zone, and then we saw a move to the upside. And today being Friday, we saw a reversal in the market within this zone. Why did we see a reversal? First tip to note, all right, this is the first ever tip. If you have a notepad with you, just write it down. If you don't have a notepad, just get a notepad or rewatch this video again and then put it down. On a classical bullish week, all right, this week was a classical bullish week on the dollar index, because we had a low of the week form on Tuesday. All right, the low of the week form on Tuesday and the high of the week forming on Friday, which is this is a very perfect classical market. All right, so we had the manipulation, that is the manipulation to the downside on Monday, then the low of the week forming on Tuesday. So this makes it a classical bullish week or bullish market profile for the dollar index. So whenever there is a bullish market profile, all right, on a bullish market profile, that is a bullish weekly market profile, always expect the low of the week. All right, the low of the week will likely to form on either Tuesday and then Wednesday. All right, either Tuesday or Wednesday. So take note of that. On a classical bearish week, high of the week form either Tuesday or Wednesday. And so on a bullish market, Monday, you expect to see price manipulate to the downside. All right, so we expect to see price manipulate to the downside on Monday to help in the formation of the low of the week, which is going to be either Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, then we see a move to the upside, that is on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. On Thursday, we are likely to see a reversal to the downside on New York session. All right, if it doesn't happen during the New York session, be expecting it on Friday New York session. If it doesn't happen, all right, if the reversal doesn't happen, reversal to the downside doesn't happen on Thursday New York session, expect it to form on Friday New York session. And look at what happened here. We saw price moving to the downside, all right, making a reversal on when Friday New York session, all right, on Friday New York session. And so that is one concept that you need to get in mind. All right, this concept helped me on Friday to make some profit on the market, because I didn't really analyze. I knew we've had a bullish week, and so I was expecting Friday to reverse. So I was just waiting for the New York session to present me with a buy opportunity on AU for me to take, and I mean it gave me some profit to take off the weekend. All right, yeah. So that is just that on the dollar index. Let's look at AUD/USD. So for AUD/USD really did me good this week. All right, AUD/USD did me very good this week. If you remember during my midweek market outlook, I called out this move. All right, go back into my playlist and then watch it. I called out this move. I told you I'm expecting to see price break off this low, then I'll expect to see price moving back into that low, then we see a move to the downside. Let's move to the 15. Maybe you are not seeing things clearly on the 1 hour, so let me show you how I took the trade on the 15 minute time frame. Yeah, so this is right here. All right, yes. So I realized this zone has already been broken, and so once it got broken, I quickly took some sales, and then I was expecting price to gyrate to the downside, and it did exactly that. All right, so let's go back to the 1 hour and see how much the market offered me. All right, let's see how much the market offered me. So on Tuesday, I took this trade, of which the market offered me 80 pips, and then this Wednesday, yeah, on Wednesday it offered me 87 pips, and on Thursday market came back to that zone again. All right, the market came back to this very zone again, giving us a very nice entry to the downside, which gave me 78 pips. All right, market gave me 78 pips. And on Friday, all right, on Friday, I knew that we've had a bearish week on AUD/USD, and so definitely on Friday I'm likely to see a reversal. I was actually expecting to see the reversal on Thursday, but it didn't happen, and so on Friday I was expecting to see the reversal. And so once I marked out this zone, all right, I marked out this zone. Let's move to the 15 minutes time frame to see things clearer for ourselves. Yes, so I marked out this zone, and then I was expecting to see price break out of this zone. Once price broke out of this zone, I was expecting to see price rate returning into this area. All right, someone will say it is a wick. Yes, it is a wick, but when you go on to lower time frame, it is a how do you call it? It is a bearish block. All right, yes, it is a bearish candle. And for it being a bearish candle, the reason why I took an entry here is that this bearish candle on a lower time frame moved price to the downside. All right, it moved price to the downside. You take out what this sell side liquidity we are seeing here, and so if it moved price to take out this sell side liquidity, once it is being broken, we are going to see price retrace back into that zone again to move price to the upside. You see how I'm giving you the tips or the concept? That is what you should be looking out for. All right, any candle that leads price to the downside, that same candle is going to lead price to the upside, and so be looking out for that. All right, be looking out for that. If a bullish order block, all right, if you spot a bullish order block, and after which that bullish order block formation, you see market pushing to the upside. Once that bullish order block is being violated, that is, if market should violate that bullish order block to the downside, definitely market will come back into that violated bullish order block for it to move to the downside. And so this is what it offered me on Friday, and so I took the trade right here. All right, I took the trade right here. My stop loss was just below this zone here, and I targeted this high. All right, I targeted this zone. This is the very zone I targeted. Yes, this is the very zone, so which it gave me 43 pips. It gave me exactly 43 pips. So this is how beautifully I took this trade on Friday. So that is just that for AUDUSD. All right, if you watched my midweek market outlook, all right, or my midweek market analysis, I mean, you should be able to get some profits on AUDUSD because I give things out clearly on them. So if you watched it, you don't have any excuse. So let's look at what GBPUSD. So for GBPUSD, I took a similar trade to on Thursday. All right, we had price. This was the last down close candle that led price moving to the upside, which makes it an order block. All right, which makes it a bullish order block. So just as I told you when we were looking at AUDUSD, any bearish candle or any candle that leads price to the upside, and of course it is only bearish candle that is going to lead price to the upside. All right, any down close candle that leads price to the upside, that same down close candle will lead price to the downside when it's being violated. And so look at this, we saw price violating this bullish candle we are seeing here, and we definitely saw price retracing back into that zone again, and we saw price moving to the downside. Yeah, so take note of this, it's going to help you. Take note of this. All right, take really good notes of this very tip. Is going to really help you. And on Friday I was expecting price to retrace into this zone. We had a bullish order block in here plus a fair value gap. All right, yeah, so if you don't see, let me just outline for you. This is a bullish order block you are seeing here. All right, and then it comes with a fair value gap. So the high of this candle you are seeing here, between the high of this candle and then the low of this candle you are seeing here, which makes up for the fair value gap. Let me just delete this one for you to see the fair value gap clearly. So the high of this bullish candle we are seeing here, and then the low of this candle we are seeing here. So between these two, whatever is in between is what we call the fair value gap. And so I was expecting to see price at least retrace a little bit into this one, but it didn't happen. It moved just as it was going to the upside, and so I had to focus on AUDUSD to take whatever I needed to take. Yeah, so basically that is just that for the weekly market review. Right, that is just that for the weekly market review. If you haven't subscribed, click on the subscribe button and then smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will get notified as soon as possible. If you're not on my Telegram community, check the description box below. The link to my Telegram community is there. Click on it and be part of the Flax Trading Telegram community. Just as I've told you, just stay consistent with me with the the weekly market review. All right, the weekly market review. I also bring you the midweek. All right, so I bring you the midweek market review. We look at what has been happening when the market opened till Tuesday or Wednesday. All right, I normally do it either Tuesday or Wednesday depending on the major impact news. So if there is any major news or if there is any high impact news between either Wednesday or Tuesday, if it's on Tuesday, I'm going to do the midweek review on Tuesday. If it is on Wednesday, I'll wait to do the midweek review, or sorry, the midweek analysis on Wednesday, because these major high impact news are drivers for the low or the high of the week formation. All right, they aid in the formation of the low of the week or high of the week, and so I always wait for the low of the high of the week to form before I bring you the midweek market analysis. And right after that market close on Friday, I bring you the weekly review. All right, the weekly market review, and we looked at what has happened throughout the whole week. And before market opens on Sunday, I bring you the weekly market outlook, all right, or the weekly market analysis, what I'm expecting to see on the market going into a new week. And so this is what I'm bringing to you, and so you don't have to miss it at all. You don't have to miss it if you really want to see improvement or progress in your trading development. This is the channel that you should be. This is where you should be taking things very seriously. All right, yeah, so that is just that. I'll come your way again with the weekly market outlook before market opens on Sunday. I wish you all good luck and good trade.